You've got cash in hand. You're excited. You step up to the window and then blank. The pools and exactas and superfectas confuse you at the least. Well, if they do, that's why we have Chrissy Pullinger and Jared Hamm, our own Keeneland Close Up duo, on patrol. They caught up with some of the experts to give you some inside information on wagering.
Thanks, Kenny. Well, when it comes to betting here at the racetrack, I would say I'm more of an expert at losing money.
Well, that's what we hope to change today. Chrissy and I are going to have a little battle of the sexes with Keeneland odds makers Mike Battaglia and Katie Gensler, and we're going to put our $20 on the line. Are you ready to go down, Chrissy?
Guys versus girls, let's go.
All right, with Mike Battaglia here, the odds maker. Mike, I've got 20 bucks.
All right.
The game is us versus them, you and I against the ladies.
First tip, never give $20 to anybody at the racetrack. Even when they hold out their hand, don't. You hold on to that 20 bucks. Don't give that 20 bucks to anybody at the track, especially a tout like me. You got to be careful for guys like us, okay?
All right, Mike.
Now, to make some money with that, the problem is we're going to do the first 3 races. There's some short prices in the first 3 races, so I think we have to make a daily double.
Okay.
All right, daily double, you have to pick the winner of the first race and the second race, and both of them are favorites. All right, we go to this first race, we've got an entry in here. Ramsey Branch is the strong part of the entry, and Captain Cook. Ramsey Branch, trained by Mike Maker, he has been on fire. Joel Rosario, he's been on fire. All right, so there's not going to be much of a price. We're going to take a $10 double back to Perfect Praise. Who we got again? Maker and Rosario in the second race.
Okay.
So the double's not going to pay much if that one hits, but you know, it figures.
A good conservative start to make sure we're on the right track. A good conservative start. So that's 10 of our dollars. Okay.
We got 10 bucks left for the third race. Now in the third race, Wesley Ward, it's a 2-year-old race. Wesley Ward has won both of the 2-year-old races thus far. His 2-year-olds always run well there. So he's got the favorite in here, Tomei. This is a horse that's owned by Joe Pesci, named for Marissa Tomei. Of course, it was his co-star in My Cousin Vinny.
All right.
So Tomei is going to be very tough to beat. But I like a horse called Z Stone, who's 8-1 on the line. Z Stone, trained by John Hancock. He's a much better trainer than people think. This horse has been training really well at a little track, Riverside Downs. It's just a training track down in Henderson. So he ought to be a price. We're going to take a $5 exacta box. Now, in exacta, they have to run 1-2, but when you box them, they can go either way. So we're taking Tomei and Z Stone in a $5 exacta box. So you got a $10 double, $5 exacta box costs you 10 bucks, you know, each way. So that's your 20 bucks. See how we do. See if we can beat the girls.
Mike, that sounds good to me. We're gonna give that a try. Turn this 20 in as much as we can. So, Chrissy, let's see what you've got.
Thanks, Jared. I'm here with Katie. She's going to give me a few tips on betting. But first, Katie, you're new here to Keeneland. How do you like it?
Oh, what's not to love about this place? Such a gorgeous setting here at Keeneland. You got beautiful horses, beautiful people. You're very well dressed for the races,
Thanks,
too, I might add. And it's just a great betting place. You have such competitive fields, and you can get pretty creative on your wagers.
Well, I think Jared is a little bit competitive. He thinks he's going to win this little bet, but I have another thing in mind. Katie, why don't you tell us how we're going to win this little competition?
All right, we're ready to take on the boys here. So looking at the first race, which turned out to be a very competitive field, I think the 3 horses probably going to take a lot of early money, and this is an important race to watch the board early. Look at which horses are taking that early money. I would suggest that in any maiden race that you're going to play throughout the day. But here in the first, we're gonna spread it out a little bit. We're gonna play a 10-cent super box, which will cost $2.40. We got to pick 4 horses. They can finish in any order. So we're gonna go with the entry here from Team Ramsey. They win a lot of races
Very
here.
well known.
Yes, at Keeneland. So we're gonna throw in the entry along with the 2. I like that long shot at 8-1. We're gonna use the 3 and then also the 5, a first-time starter. We'll play more than one superfecta box. We're also gonna throw in a 1. We're gonna use entry again, 3, 6, 7. So we're gonna throw in a couple outside runners too. But again, watch the board. So $2.40 for each wager.
Race 3, what would you have in there?
Okay, so again, I stress watch the board, see who's taking early money because we have another maiden race. This is a maiden allowance race for 2-year-old fillies. They're going short, 4.5. We're going to play an exacta box. An exacta, they have to finish first and second, and if you box it, they can finish first or second. We're going to throw 3 horses in there for a $1 exacta box. A 1, 3, 6, so use the entry along with a couple of first-time starters. Plus, for those new bettors out there, we're going to do across-the-board wager where the horse can finish first, second, or third, or if they finish first, you get to take take away the money in the win, place, and show pool. So $1 across the board costs $3. We're going to use the entry here in race 3.
Okay, thanks, Katie. I think that sounds like some winning information. I'm going to head to the windows, and we're going to head to the races.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. First race.
Ready to
See
go.
what you got, Chrissy.
All right,
Bring it.
Toward the inside. Next speaker gets up by a head at the expense of coach's favorite, who had to settle for second.
You win some, you lose some.
So you didn't hit it. You got 3.7.
I got 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4.
On a 10-cent superfecta.
Mike, 1 and 1A. Neither showed. 3.762.
Bust.
My daily double's a bust.
We're out here in the rain. I am hanging on to my daily double from race 2, and now I'm just counting on 1 or 1A. Tomei or Hearsay Social to carry me through. All of my bets are hanging on this horse. Katie was pretty sure. What about you, Jared?
Well, we'll see, Mike. I'm really in trouble here. I got to have this exacta box with Tomei, Hearsay Social paired up with Z-Stone, so this is it.
We're all counting on this last race.
Good luck.
Z-Stone dreams some more. Sky America goes to third up on the outside. Sky America just keeps striding forward. Sky America, a tremendous stretch run with Patrick Husbands aboard. Sky America takes a Z-Stone with second, Dream Some More third, and Take Her Up was fourth.
Right there, and they dropped out on us, which shows you even the pros get it wrong sometimes. The rain, the weather, you never know what's going to happen.
Today has been a total bust, so the competition is over. We tied at 0.
Tied at 0, but we'll do this one again, so.
Yes, it's always another day at Keeneland to come out and make some bets, but we've had fun today, even losing.
Hopefully Kenny will do better.
Thank you, Chrissy and Jared.